The history of ASICS, from Bruce Lee to the Metaspeed. While legends like Chuck Taylor and Adidas are often hailed as the forefathers of sneaker culture, a significant piece of the puzzle lies with Kiichiro Onitsuka, the visionary behind Onitsuka Tiger and later ASICS. His journey from rebuilding a war-torn nation to creating one of the most innovative running shoes today, the ASICS Metaspeed, is nothing short of remarkable. Kobe, Japan is not only the home of the world-renowned beef that inspired the Black Mamba's name, it also birthed the lineage of what many would consider to be the most important DNA blocks in the genetic code of today's modern sneaker culture. With connections to iconic brands like Nike and made famous by Hollywood through Bruce Lee and Quentin Tarantino, the history and story of ASICS is intriguing and unique. Welcome back to Athlete IQ and join us as we take a brief but deep dive into the history of ASICS and learn how their past has shaped the innovation you see today in the world's fastest shoe, the ASICS Metaspeed. The beginning, post-war Japan and Onitsuka's vision. The first shoes that we'd recognise today as sneakers were actually called plimsolls, developed in the mid-1800s. A product of the Industrial Revolution, they utilised the latest production techniques, like the recent discovery of rubber vulcanisation and advances in adhesives to make inexpensive canvas shoes with rubber soles. Following the surrender of Japan in 1945, Kobe and other Japanese cities were occupied by Allied forces led by General Douglas MacArthur and American troops until 1952. During those 7 years, the American government poured millions of dollars into Japan in a reconstruction effort. This would weave American influence into the new fabric of Japanese society. Baseball diamonds and basketball courts were built. The year was 1949. Japan was recovering from the devastation of World War II. Its city is in ruins and its people searching for hope. Among them was Kiichiro Onitsuka, a former officer in the Imperial Japanese Army. Instead of focusing on despair, Onitsuka channeled his efforts into empowering Japan's youth. He believed that sports could rebuild the nation's spirit and provide a path to unity and strength. That year, he founded Onitsuka Co., a small company based in Kobe, specializing in athletic shoes for children. His mission was simple but profound: to create footwear that could support athletes at every level. Little did he know, this modest goal would spark a revolution in sports technology. The Octopus Inspiration, a suction cup breakthrough. Onitsuka Tiger's first product was a strap sandal resembling a straw sandal. The shoe was a failure, and Onitsuka returned to the design stage to focus on the way basketball players started and stopped on the floor. One night, while eating traditional octopus salad, one of the tentacles became stuck to the side of the bowl. It would not come off, and the thought struck him: why not use the same suction cup grip of the tentacles on the soles? This idea gave birth to the Onitsuka Tiger suction cup basketball shoe in 1950, a design that revolutionized the game in Japan. The port city of Kobe had become the hub of Japan's rubber industry. Access to this and other raw materials gave Kiichiro Onitsuka an open field for experimentation. The shoe's innovative grip quickly gained popularity, and by 1952, championship-winning youth basketball teams were wearing them. The Japanese Olympic basketball team soon followed suit, propelling Onitsuka Tiger into the national spotlight. Innovation in running, the Marathon Tabi and the blister-free Magic Runner. Onitsuka's innovation extended beyond basketball to marathon running, addressing the blister problem faced by long-distance runners. Inspired by Japan's traditional 15th century Tabi socks, he introduced the Marathon Tabi in 1953. This lightweight split-toe shoe with a flexible rubber sponge sole and shock-absorbing heel set new standards for comfort and performance. In 1954, Onitsuka pioneered afterboots, the first nylon-based shoes, expanding the brand's reach across various sports, from wrestling to fencing. Ethiopian Olympic legend Adibi Bakila, famous for running bare feet, embraced Onitsuka Tiger shoes, winning the 1957 Minitro Marathon in Marups. These shoes incorporated advanced materials like via nylon and sponge soles, influencing modern running shoe design. In 1963, Toru Terasawa set a marathon world record time of 2:15:16 at the Beppu Marathon in a pair of Tiger RunSpark racing spikes that copied the three-stripe branding of Adidas. It wouldn't be another 2 years until the signature Tiger stripes were added to all Onitsuka Tiger shoes. When Terasawa highlighted blisters as a major challenge for marathoners, Onitsuka sought solutions by consulting doctors and studying the effects of moisture, heat and friction. Observing his own wrinkly toes in the bathtub, Onitsuka realized that shoes created their own bathtub for perspiring feet. They needed air circulation. The company went to work. The result was the Magic Runner, a breathable shoe featuring loose cloth uppers, side perforations and a double-layered sole. Its innovative design allowed air to circulate during strides, significantly reducing blister formation. With the Magic Runner, Terasawa completed a marathon blister-free for the first time, redefining comfort for long-distance runners. The rise of the Tiger stripes. By the 1960s, Onitsuka Tiger was gaining global traction. In 1964, the company went public, listing on the Kobe, Osaka, and Tokyo stock exchanges. That same year, Onitsuka introduced the Olympic line, incorporating the now famous ASICS trademark design: two vertical lines intersecting diagonal stripes from the heel, adding both style style and structural support. The 1966 pre-Olympic trials marked the debut of the Mexico 66. The first shoe adorned with the iconic tiger stripes. Designed for stability and aesthetics, the shoe became a global symbol, gaining cult status when Bruce Lee wore them in The Game of Death. Yellow and black colorway, matching Lee's jumpsuit, was immortalized in the fight scene with NBA legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Paired with his yellow jumpsuit, this yellow and black Mexico 66 became synonymous with strength, agility, and cinematic cool. Although Bruce Lee's mysterious death during the filming required a body double who wore similar Moonstar Jaguars, the Mexico 66 remained forever linked to Lee's legacy. The shoe's iconic status was reignited in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 1, where Uma Thurman's character sported the same yellow and black design in homage to Lee, further embedding it in pop culture. To this day, the Mexico 66 remains Onitsuka Tiger's best-selling model, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and design. The linked birth of ASICS and Nike. In the 1960s, Phil Knight and track coach Bill Bauman formed Blue Ribbon Sports to distribute Onitsuka Tiger shoes in the US. They collaborated on the TG24, which Onitsuka produced. Initially planned as the Aztec, the shoe was renamed Cortez after a legal conflict with Adidas, who had launched the Aztec Gold. This model, featuring a layered sole, became a hit. The Cortez was named after the conquistador, Hernan Cortez, who was known as Bauman put it, as a Spaniard who kicked the shit out of the Aztecs. By 1971, Knight and Bauman rebranded Blue Ribbon Sports as Nike, launching their own shoe line, including the Nike Cortez. A legal battle granted Nike the name rights, while Onitsuka renamed their version the Tiger Corsair. Onitsuka also introduced the Faber basketball shoe, standing for the fast break move in basketball that was worn by Japan's team in the 1972 Munich Olympics. In 1977, Onitsuka merged with GTO Co. and Joe Inc. to form ASICS, embracing the Latin motto Anima Sana Incorpore Sano, a healthy soul in a healthy body. They retained the tiger stripes and enlisted typography god Herb Labalum to create the new logo. In 1976, Finnish runner Lassi Viren won the 5,000 and 10,000 meters at the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal while wearing Onitsuka Tigers, after having worn Adidas while winning those events previously in the 1972 Olympics. ASICS gained global recognition with gel technology in the late 1980s, debuting the Freaks Alpha model and later the Gel Light series. The Gel Light, released in 1987, became a runner's favourite with its lightweight design, tri-density midsole, and anti-torque stability system. The Gel Light 3, introduced in 1990 by Shigeyuki Mitsui, remains a timeless sneaker icon. While innovations like gel cushioning on iconic designs, ASICS established itself as a leading brand for serious runners. The modern era, ASICS Metaspeed, and the legacy of innovation. In 1985, ASICS founded the Institute of Sports Science, ISS, to advance athletic performance by analysing natural movements and developing products that work with the body, not against it. This focus on biomechanics and technology has driven innovations in running, racing, and walking. The launch of gel technology in 1986, crafted from silicon and resin, revolutionised cushioning and shock absorption, reshaping the running experience. In 2015, ASICS introduced Flight Foam into the MetaRun concept shoe, a lighter, more durable material that evolved into FF Blast, offering exceptional bounce and impact reduction. FF Blast Turbo, the softest and most responsive midsole in ASICS history, added a carbon fibre plate and a rocker design for energy return and propulsion. Years of research culminated in the Metaspeed series, designed for two running styles, stride and cadence. The Metaspeed Sky and Edge optimise efficiency, empowering athletes to achieve peak performance. Rooted in Onitsuka's earlier innovations, from octopus-inspired suction cups to split-toe designs and gel technology, the Metaspeed series embodies the ASICS legacy of ingenuity and dedication to athletic excellence. A legacy built step by step. From Kiichiro Onitsuka's octopus-inspired basketball shoes to the state-of-the-art Metaspeed series, the journey of ASICS is a story of vision, perseverance, and relentless innovation. What started as a humble effort to uplift post-war Japan has grown into a global legacy, inspiring athletes and storytellers alike. ASICS doesn't just make shoes, it crafts tools for greatness, carrying the DNA of decades past while stepping boldly into the future. Thanks for watching Athlete IQ. Subscribe and stay up to date on the latest insights on sports technology, data, and the business of sport.